Brexit groups have today come together to support Lord Frost's announcement he is speeding up the process for removing EU laws. Four Brexit groups have already joined the campaign and more are expected to follow. Their appeal is for the public to come forward with their most disliked EU laws. The groups, coordinated by Brexit think tank facts4u.org, will then put these forward to Boris Johnson's Brexit Minister, Lord Frost. They are also asking all members of the public to propose EU laws they would like to see repealed. Conservative politician and former MEP David Campbell Bannerman told Express.co.uk, the greatest economic benefit of leaving EU is the ability to cut EU red tape and over-regulation. The EU has imposed 700,000 pages of regulations, a Nelson's column of paper in height. Please now let Lord Frost know which red tape should be cut, particularly if you are in business. In Parliament last week, Lord Frost announced he has directed government departments to establish the content of retained EU law, REUL, in policy areas for which they are responsible and to consult stakeholders as necessary. Today Brexit groups have welcomed the initiative from Lord Frost and are now inviting members of the public to contribute their ideas so that they can send them to the Brexit Minister. In the House of Lords last week, Lord Frost said, "There is no authoritative assessment by government of which policy areas are most affected by REUL, EU laws. This first review will deliver such an assessment, and enable us to establish which sectors of the economy and which departments are most affected." The response from Brexit organisations has been swift. Former Brexit Party MEP and new head of the Facts4U Brexit think tank told Express.co.uk, "We are all stakeholders in this and we are all able to take part in this consultation." Brexit organisations remain concerned about the influence of Whitehall civil servants in the process. Spokesman Brian Monteith said, "EU sympathisers buried deep in the Whitehall system will be looking to frustrate the process of reform and we cannot allow that to happen." Facts4u.org and other Brexit groups, therefore, appeal to all readers to join us and become involved by providing your views. The Brexit organisation leading this initiative gave a warning today. The problem is that too many civil servants appear to have their own agendas which would result in shadowing EU law closely, to maintain close alignment with the single market, so it will be easier for the UK to rejoin someday in the future. A spokesperson from Brexit Watch added, "If Brexit means anything then it must mean the ability to diverge from laws designed for 27 other countries, and as often than not, just Germany and or France, that were imposed on the UK because we lost a majority vote in the EU Council." He added, "We need laws and regulations that are fit for today's global Britain, not for the lowest European common denominator." The Brexit organisations involved in this initiative are now asking members of the public to provide their suggestions for EU laws that could be repealed. One example that has been suggested is the EU Commission's Water Directive. Designed to ensure water provision and quality in southern European countries, this was imposed on all EU member states, including the UK, which has traditionally had an abundance of water. A spokesman for Think Scotland told express.co.uk, the EU's water directive placed huge costs on British businesses and especially our Scotch whisky industry. The organisation says that whisky in Scotland has always relied on water supplies from individual streams and burns to ensure a distinct character. The Think Scotland spokesman added, "Surely we must now have laws which suit us." In encouraging members of the public to come forward with ideas, Facts4U.org said, "Of course regulations can be necessary, that is not disputed, but if we had not deregulated in the 1980s, many of the liberal reforms that allowed innovation and creativity in our economy would never have seen the light of day." Opticians and glasses were cited by the group. One obvious example of how deregulation can be beneficial is being able to walk into an optician's today and have a choice of spectacles rather than the limited ration of NHS designs that took an eternity to arrive. So far, the Brexit groups involved in the initiative to see EU laws in the United Kingdom repealed include Facts4U, Brexit Watch, Think Scotland, and Global Britain. These groups expect more to join the campaign today.